What up, guys? Arodz RC here. I'm gonna start to build this thing. Made a video about it a while back. Finally decided it's time to build. That and my fiance said she wouldn't buy me another RC car again because she bought me this and I hadn't even touched it for a couple months already. And we don't want that to happen. So it's time to build. Thanks for tuning in. I'd appreciate it if you hit that like and subscribe. That'd be cool. I'd appreciate it. Got my little supplies out here that I might need for this build. This is my first build from the ground up, so wish me luck. Let's get it. Alright guys, building my Mancrates wooden RC car. Definitely different. Got my planks out, my wooden cutouts, wood glue, definitely gonna need that. Small brush to apply the glue. Little knife just in case I need to trim some pieces, and some sandpaper due to this thing being wood and it possibly not fitting all correctly. Alright. Let's get this thing going. Alright guys, so I got the control arms all glued together. They're dried up. So we're gonna go ahead and get to the next step, which is the steering cups. So let's go ahead and look through this maze of parts we got here for the steering cups. Steering, driving, tire, connectors. I'm assuming that's what these are. Receiver. Yeah, I think that's what we need. Whoa there. Whoa there. Find the front steering cups using the 3x10mm screws that came with them. Front steering. That's what we're looking for. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Alright, this is one of the front arms. You don't want to screw these too tightly. You want them to have a little bit of fluid movement or your suspension is going to be kind of stiff. So, screws are in there, looking good. Next are the other ones. So let's get that going. Got the one of the rear control arms going. I need to get a precision electric screwdriver, but for right now, time purposes, we're using the Ryobi drill. Get these screws in here. You don't want to get them too tight, like I said before. You want to keep the movement fluid. Go. You know, building. I've put this kit off for so long, just to honestly, it intimidated me. I've never built an RC from the ground up. I've almost kind of taken my mini Revo completely apart. A couple times, just installing new parts, new things here and there, but never just working with everything from the ground up. So I was a little nervous, but I figured I'd try and get this put together before summer ends. That way, if I do put it together during the winter, I'm not just itching to play with it. And around here in the winter, it's raining all the time. It's a different year this year, but there we go. There's the other rear control arm. There's another hole here. It says that on which side? Yeah. So here you can put this slightly up, which it says will adjust the camber. For now, we're just putting it in the standard tuning hole for now. What's next? We got some bars here for the front, drive lines. Let's do it up. Alright guys, I haven't been filming the whole build. It's been kind of difficult. But so far I've got the rear bit done. I might loosen these up a little bit. This seems a little stiff. You know what I mean? But looks like I got it. Looks like we're going in the right direction. So, next will be the front wheel assembly, front, I guess, mount assembly. Let's see what we can do. Alright, progress. We've got the motor mounted on here. It's just two little pieces of wood that kind of lifts it off the ground. You put two screws right here. I'm sure there's two more that's going to go up here. Also got the servo mounted. Cracked a piece of wood there. Kind of forced my way in, but we're good to go. I put a little wood glue. So as of now, we're gravy. Yes, honey? Alright. I'm not filming a lot of this, but I have 4 children, and they like to come for me for everything that they can. So, this is what I've got so far. I had some trouble with this here. I had to get my Dremel out. This gear here was hitting. It still feels kind of choppy. I'm not sure what the deal is. Maybe I got a bad motor. I'm not sure. Maybe it's supposed to feel like that. I was having trouble squishing this in to get it lined up. I think I've got it now, so that if I push it hard enough, it'll go in when the time comes to install these bottom screws. That's what I'm hoping. The motor mounted, I got the servo, got the motor in with the heatsink. I got the servo in. Not really winging it, got some instructions, but hopefully I'm doing it right. But yeah, next I think is the servo. I am assuming, which is this guy right here. I do think I am going to have to put some spacers in there. I didn't think I was, but I think I am. Just looking at this, this is going to sit a little too low right on that center drive shaft. Alright guys, here it is. I haven't put the body yet. I'll go ahead and put the body on with you guys. This was it wasn't that hard, but I think it would have been a little more difficult to try and get the right camera angles, stuff like that. I mean, there is a how to build video on YouTube for this already, so I didn't think it was that crucial. But yeah, here it is, mostly all put together except for the body. Getting these screws to line up was a pain. These screws right here was a pain in the butt, dude. Just because there's so much resistance in getting this to fit in, and somehow, I don't know, something happened and I had to Dremel that out for this big old freaking, I think it's a spur gear, the big one, to be able to fit and not hit the wood. Yeah, I don't think without me doing that, that would have worked. Which sucks because now it's a little more exposed. Maybe I can put some kind of screen over that to protect it a little bit. We'll see. Got the servo in there. I have the battery already mounted. I did have to rotate the wheels because I had the tread on backwards, so I switched those around. The back wheel A-arms are almost rubbing, so they pretty much are. I don't know if I did something wrong or if that's a design flaw, but right here it's almost rubbing. Like, there's times where it's not, but it's definitely sitting on there. So next is putting the body on. Let's get to it. So we put these little pegs in here is what it's telling us to do. So we need another. When you're putting this thing together, while you're gluing the pieces, make sure that you go through here and get the excess glue out, because it'll be a pain in the butt trying to force things in here. See, now, I don't know if I should glue this or not. I don't think I should, because if need be, I have to take this apart. I might need to take these out, so I don't know if I should glue it. For now, I'm not going to glue it for video and time purposes. Next, let's see. This is, you know, and I did this wrong. Haha! This is the back of the car. The grill would be going on the front of the car. It's a good thing I didn't glue it, right? Holy smokes. These things fit in here pretty darn loosely. I don't like it. But I think with the addition of the other piece, maybe it'll make it snug. I'm not sure. Maybe. Maybe with this bottom piece going in it. This is wood, so it's not like plastic parts or anything, which will kind of easily be put together. So some of this you have to, you know, may have to do some sanding in order for these parts to fit properly, or some gluing at that, you know. There we go. And these things don't want to stay in for nothing. So just push those in best we can. It looks pretty cool. Next, bridge C3, which, what is that piece? Let's see. So, it says to lock it in place with clips. These little pieces here, this is what they are considering clips. This will fit into this little hole here to hopefully hold this into place. Hopefully, huh? There. There we go. That goes in there like that. See, where's our C4 pieces? C4, C2. Let's see here. Let's see what we can find. And the weight on, I mean, this wood, I'm not sure what kind of wood this is, but it's super light. Super light. So I don't think the weight on this is going to be a huge deal. It's a brushed motor, so I don't think it's going to be too crazy on the speed. Let's see, these pieces are next. All right. So, I had to pause for dinner. We are one of the rare families nowadays that all sit down together and make sure we have dinner together, uninterrupted, without phones and stuff. So, my fiance is pretty good about that. Thankful for her. It's another thing we do at dinner time is, come on, man, what's going on here? Is, tell each other what we're thankful for the day. I think it's a good value to teach my children. My 4 daughters, who probably have made me lose more hair in my life than anything now. What's going on here? Something ain't right. Let's see. Let's look at this book. Alright, I was clearly doing it wrong. It goes up here this way. That's what the book says. Let's see. Oh, hey. Let's see here. Yep, that seems about right. It snaps right on there. Okay. Next. we're gonna need C5 and C4. The book isn't the best detailed book. It's not like a full-blown, layout of the thing. This is all this thing comes with, just so you guys know. This and a bunch of bag of parts. As you can see, it's it's got pictures, stuff like that, but there's just, from what I found out, some wrong labeling here and there. Not too big of an issue, nothing that you can't find out for yourself before getting too far. But yeah, this is really all it comes with, and the directions aren't the most specific, but we got it. So next, let's see here. So we are to slide these pieces in here. What I'm assuming. That's what it says. So this goes in here like so. I don't know if it goes up or down. I guess we'll find out, huh? Maybe up, because that's the battery protector. Well, we shall see. And then we're going to need C5, C5, C5. C5? Yeah, C5. Oh, we're not there yet. We're still working on C3, man. See, this book, and then lock it into C2 and B2. Alright. Look, I said I was wondering if this is bad. The battery's right here. Buddy, put it down. The motor is kind of in the way here. What's going on? Struggling. How is this gonna work? Maybe if I put it on the right side, huh? So there is a certain way this goes on. It is awful close to the motor. Really close, like scary close to the solder of the motor. I don't want to break the solder off. That would suck. So what we're going to do, we're going to sand it down so it fits better. Alright, we sanded it down. Got that to fit in there. Let's go to this other side. This is supposed to slide onto here. Supposed to, keyword. It's not the easiest to work with, this wood, but I mean, this is definitely different, man. This is cool as hell. I ain't gonna lie. It's not gonna be the most durable. Definitely not gonna be a basher like the old Revo back there. This thing is cool. Squirrel sidetrack real quick. What was this? Goodwill or something come up. It's a little mind puzzle, I guess. Key is to get the little red ball out of there. I haven't checked it out yet, but looks pretty cool. So I swooped it. Goodwill find. Let's see here. Alright. So we got that in there. These in here. For the most part. I think they go down. Yeah, they do go. They sit down. Next, Slide both ends. Let's see, 2. Okay. Okay. Next, C5. This guy right here. Yes, honey.
What are you doing?
Building a car.
Okay, ready to drive?
Yeah. Almost done. Then we can drive it, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Love you.
Love you.
It's my baby. Anyways, so slide C5 through C3, which is the front one, but we're sliding through the front. We're going to the front. We are going to the front of this. Is what it looks like. Alright, so use a tab at the end of C5 to lock everything in place. Figure 60, which is on the next page. So how far does this thing gotta go? All the way back. It goes all the way to the front, I mean. It's kind of a pain in the ass to get this through here. You know why? I need to clear out some glue I got up in here. Gluing a couple of these pieces together. So let's do that real quick. Alright. So we got that bad boy in there. So now we got the cool looking part, which is this guy. Which, is this wood? This is like super bendy. Oh man, don't break it. Oh, it's because of, it's got all these bends in here. Wow, trippy. This is some cool woodwork, man. At some point I think I'm gonna, get a Sharpie or something and color that in some kind of color. But we'll see. He'll be right back. He's outside already. You got your shoes on the right feet? No, you don't. Put them on the right feet. Switch them. Thank you. Love you. Alright, so this guy goes in here. And somehow I gotta bend it over. Oh, I see. So it goes on these notches here in the back that I tried to mount this on earlier. Nerd. Okay. And then I'm sure a clip goes on there. And whoever thought of this is, I mean, man, that's crazy. I'm sure it's been done before. I've never seen it. Put that in there.
Gosh, it's so almost done.
Yeah, I know. And you don't want to.
What the heck? Did you build
So what
that?
Yep.
Building it.
They're wrong, homie. They're wrong. They're wrong, homie. Pretty sure I cleared this guy out. I shouldn't be able to go through easily. So, funny thing, in the in the book, I just noticed, it has a hole right here for a clip. And there's no hole for a clip, so hopefully that doesn't ruin anything. Is it? If it's cold, you better get a jacket on. She went inside and said it's cold, so your mom's going to come tell you you need to get a jacket. Watch. Alright. Kids are out of here for the second. And I do mean second. So, let's put this clip back in. I'm hoping that the hole not in here doesn't affect anything. That goes in there. It's coming together, man. I'm getting excited. Need to slow it down so I don't break nothing. Don't jinx myself, right? There we go. Get another clip. Oh, I see what they did here. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. And so next we've got, what is next? Next is the back plate. Mancrates. So, put this back here. Oh, I think we do need those two last clips. Almost forgot. The C1s. I think what we're going to do, we're just going to put these in here first because that seemed to work out a little bit better. I think we're just about there, buddy. I think we are just about there, buddy. Put a clip in here. Okay, that's in there pretty good. And then what do we got here? There's just some different stuff. There's different holes. In the book over there, it's got holes right here. Not really sure what those are supposed to be for, but they're there. So like I said before, I'll say it again, this book isn't the best. It's confusing at times, but I think this might be it, guys. I think this is the last piece. Spoiler, no spoiler. No, we won't leave it. So we'll leave it so it doesn't say spoiler. And I think 2 little clips go in here to hold the wing down. It does come with extra clips and extra A-arms in case something does break. But they are just the, I think, front. Yeah, they're the front A-arms only, so don't break a back. Or shipping for this and raw materials is anything for like the rest of the world right now, you ain't getting jack unless you carve it out yourself. Look at that, baby. Done, son. I don't have any other miscellaneous pieces sitting over here. Don't look like. I got the clips. Whoa, whoa. Slow down, Junior. Got all this blue tape everywhere. Keep the spare parts together. Clips. I think this piece is basura. And here's, oh no, we got a spare bottom front and spare bottom or top front A-arms that it comes with. So you can break the front, just don't break the back. So let's check it out. Yeah. Battery is charged. I say we get it before it gets dark out here. Alright, so I think I put this thing together right. The instructions are kind of funky on this thing. They are not the best. I think the pieces were labeled incorrectly on the wood. So now I'm going to glue these together. These pieces here. These are the suspension control arms. I've got all of them here, just not glued yet. So we're gonna go ahead and glue them.